FCF Pay, latest and greatest. Today we have some massive developments that we're going to get to. We're also going to do some price prediction and technical analysis at the end of the video, but I want to start off by saying Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to those who celebrate. And if you do not, I hope that you're having a great weekend with your friends and family. All that and much more in this video. Welcome back, Moneybags Rico. Let's get everybody up to date on what's going to be going on, because we got a tax-free buy event. Okay, all buy tax will be refunded 30 days after the end of this event if you haven't sold. So that is an important detail to keep in mind, that you got a diamond hand, and we can see that starting to build a base when we get to the chart. We'll check that out at the end of the video. Like I said, this is your last chance to fill your FCF revenue sharing token bag with 0% buy tax. Okay, so you will get those buy taxes back. Let's go ahead and scroll down. We got Merry Christmas from the FCF family, wishing you the best with your friends and family, right? So let's go ahead and scroll down now. These are these latest updates. This is very, very big right here. This is huge, actually. Okay, so we got FCF BSE and FCF Pay, right? And their choices of Visa debit cards for off-ramping both non-KYC, and this is the new part right here, digital and KYC physical card options. This is going to be big right now. There are some more developments that are going on behind the scenes with DEXs and centralized exchanges wanting to offer this, kind of like other ones do, like Coinbase and whatnot like that. There is an AMA that FCF Pay has a YouTube channel on that you guys should definitely go check out. There's some more details. This is going to be huge. I couldn't agree more with this community. If you guys can come over here and help spread the word. I know we can do a lot better than this. Let's smash these likes. Let's get the retweets up. I know it's the holidays. I know people are with friends and family, but this is our bag. This is what we need to do. And the FCF family has been pushing hard and been resilient during this bear market. We can see that on the chart when we get to it. The best way to learn about FCF ecosystem is by joining our community, listening to AMAs with our team, and following our social media. This is that YouTube link that I have right here. So I'm going to go ahead and like and retweet this, right? And I want you guys to do the same. That's that AMA that I'm talking about that goes into further detail about the physical cards and some of the centralized exchanges and DEXs that are going to start, associating themselves with FCF Pay. So this is very bullish news. So I need you guys to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and the FCF family, if you guys can, leave some bullish comments down below. You guys really pulled up on the last video. That's why this video is coming out some more. Let's go ahead and get this started, right? So let's go ahead and blow the chart up first. Let me get a horizontal line ready, right? Because we see some a little channel that I want to keep in my mind right now, and it's this channel right here where we're holding on, right? We can see that there's a little channel building right here. I believe part of it is that buy competition, also the developments that the team has been putting together, right? We see that building up right here on that 73.54. Remember that we were fighting to get above the sevens for a while. Now we're there. Yes, we pulled back. The markets got pulled back. People took money off for the holidays to buy gifts and whatnot like that. But we're starting to pump right back up, and it shows the resilience of FCF Pay. And it's not for no reason. There's utilities being built. There's revenue that's going to be coming into this that's also going to be sharing it with this community. So this is pretty epic if you ask me. We can also see that in the past, this was a little small resistance, right? When we came up right here and then we got pulled back down. Of course, this is on the 15-minute chart. But we can see that this is a spot that now we're holding on to. Same thing over here. When we came, we fell right through, and obviously the markets have pulled back. But we can see that this is an area that we're going to want to hold above, right? We have this yellow line that I drew on here in the last video. If you haven't checked it out, I suggest you guys go watch the video. Show some love over there. It's for your bag, right? Let's go ahead and squish this down just a little bit so we can see what we got going on. But what we were expecting was to go up, come back down, make a support, and continue back up, and possibly doing the same thing up here and continuing, right? But we see that we had some difficulties, but of course it's the holidays. We got a lot of things going on. Let's go ahead and scroll this down. This is on the 4-hour chart, right? But when we're looking good, we're looking really good. The minute we start to layer this chart up, we can see that this little channel reveals itself. There's a buy competition going on. People are starting to hold. So what happens is you have a new floor, right? A new floor kind of happening right now. Let's go ahead and go to auto. Okay, zoom in. And another thing I want to mention also, as we zoom in on the hourly chart, we see that we don't have the SAR dots on the top, right? But as we start to layer it, we start to identify that buying pressure that's happening. We start to see that channel that we're holding on to. Yes, we did get rejected where we've been rejected before, but all this is just a goal for us to go ahead and break above. We see the rejection right here. We see further rejections right here. And that rejection area is that 76 zone. So that 76 zone is where we're going to want to push past and do that same little design that I'm talking about. So don't get shooken out of your spots. And remember, during this buy competition, you do have to hold, which I think it's going to help us when we get above here to actually hold that base and do that move, right? Now, let's go ahead and continue to layer this chart a little bit lower, and we can see where the SAR dots, one more time on the 30-minute chart, we can see that on the MACD, we are starting to cross over where we have some buying pressure, and we also have the solid green candles coming out where it helps us know that we have buying pressure, right? When they get hollow green, we're losing buying pressure. But let's go ahead and layer this chart up. We still don't got the dots on top. As we layer this up, we start to see the buying pressure that's building up. Now we have the dots on the bottom. The SAR dot is on the bottom. Let's continue to hold right here, right? Of course, none of this is financial advice. It's your money. Do with it as you please. But we can see where that buying pressure is starting to build up and having a continuation as we start to zoom in on these lower time frames and seeing that attack that we're going to have on that 76.08. That's going to be that part that we're going to break. I believe that FCF will break that resistance. I believe that FCF pay will continue to grow. I believe that this community is steadily growing, right? Because during the bear market, we see that this is one of the only tokens that is really holding really strong, right? And that's a really good thing because, you know, of course, there's always the things with the bear market and what's going on. And yeah, we're pegged to BNB. So, you know, that has some effect. But at the end of the day, it goes to show you that the main utility is the community, right? The community must believe in this project. The developers, the team must deliver to these community members to show them and help them want to spread the word to other new investors, right? Because some of the best marketing is word of mouth, where people start to say, you know what, I've been in this token for over a year. It has not been shooken out of the crypto space. It is still here. We're still building. We're still moving strong. We are very undervalued, and we're making new connections, new, networking with bigger people, and now centralized exchanges also wanting to use the FCF Pay card. This is going to be gigantic for this FCF Pay community that's been holding strong and believing in this project. I got to give a big shout out to John and the team, the mods, the admins, that during this tough time in this bear market, they continued to develop. They kept their head down like you're supposed to, building things behind the scene and bringing it to, the table for this community. And what I'm talking about is those new physical cards, because I know a lot of people were happy about the digital cards, but some people want that physical card. And I think that's going to help build that bridge that people need, right? That almost that lily pad effect of putting it on a simmer for people to get used to that this card feels like a regular debit card, but let alone it's actually using cryptocurrency. So this is something very bullish for this community. We're going to set our goals on breaking that 76.08, holding above it. And of course, we have so much potential in this project. Let's go ahead real quick to the auto and just get this zoomed out a little bit. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. So after we break that 76.08, we're looking to go ahead and push and erase that next zero. So we can do this together. If you guys smash the like button, leave bullish comments, jolt the algorithms, on Reddit, on Twitter, on everything that we have, especially when you have a team that's delivering these utilities. We have all the right reasons to go ahead and spread the word. So if you guys can help me, I really appreciate it. And if you guys cannot, have a great weekend and continue to come back and experience the abundance of money with me. Until next time, you guys know what it is. Later.